Speaking of the liberal press, did you know MSNBC right now have only 18,000 viewers a week now? That's 18,000 viewers a week. You there, Rose?
Yeah, it just kind of surprised me.
18,000 viewers a week. So again, their target audience is 19 to 20 to 25. That's what their target audience is. That's it.
Well, they better wake up because, Americans support celebrities. They support the media,
Right.
and we don't really care, like
Right.
if we watch different stations since up to 2008, we didn't care. We watched all of them.
Right, like he's keeping up with the Kardashians,
now,
right?
You're like, oh my God, can you believe what they're saying?
Right.
It's so un-American and so off the wall.
Right.
We've got people being beheaded on our soil and in Europe, in Great Britain. And the people that are doing it are standing on TV and saying, you're going to get more of it.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to do more of this because it's honorable for us to do this. This is frightening, and people better wake up fast.
Right.
They're trying to take away our guns, but they don't talk about all these beheadings with machetes and knives and, meat cleavers or whatever else they have in their hands.
Right.
They just jumped out of their car and grabbed somebody. This could happen anywhere to anybody, and they better wake up.
Right. Good point. Excellent point. These are great issues you're bringing up that news media should be talking about, and they're not even talk radio's talking about this issue, Rose.
I'm an award-winning writer.
Right.
I've published across the country for many years.
Right.
But, not, like...
It's okay. It's fine because you're doing what the news media is not even talking about. They don't even want to talk about it, Rose, and you can't have a voice anymore.
Well, that's why I've always been alternative news. I
right.
Alternative news in 2008 because voices like mine, aren't going to get heard on major television because
right.
I've been on major and local radio, but television, is a lot of these topics are off limits.
Right.
And so a lot of
they're being depressed right now. That's what they're doing. We are being depressed by the own news media.
But that's okay because alternative news is the way to go because you're getting the truth.
Right.
No, there's not a producer telling me I can't speak out.
Right.
There's not a producer telling me this is off limits. Don't talk about Article 2.
Mm-hmm.
Don't talk about, this or that, and
right.
ideologies and beheadings and all this. But this is reality. Why don't they wake up? This is our country. We need to protect it. We need to protect our military. They're dying or falling off like flies.
Right.
70% increase in military deaths. These are our young men and women. They're somebody's children.
That's true.
They're fellow Americans. Are they crazy?
Right.
Yeah. I believe, I had a near-death experience, and I was told by the Lord, and people can blast their heads off if they like, that I was going to be on a mission. In 1989, my mission began, and it was all about something I never expected. I knew nothing about the legal system or corruption, and my illusion of justice turned into the biggest disillusion of justice ever, and that's when I said, well, I am going to expose this. And I thought it was going to be simple. And I thought once I went to my congressman, hey, he's going to do something about it. This is going to just come to a complete halt. Boy, was I in for a shock. I ended up starting a movement. And let me tell you, it's never stopped. And it's gotten, the corruption has, from the bottom levels, has reached the top, as we are watching right now. Nobody's answering questions to Congress. It's totally disrespectful.
Yep.
To not only Congress, but to the American people.
That's correct.
It's like they're snubbing their noses at the American people. Well, we do whatever we want, and we can come in here and we can say we don't know, we don't recall, We don't remember. We're an Easter egg hunt. I can't count. I don't know what the Constitution says. I just, well, if these people are that incompetent and they are that negligent,
You're guilty right there. You're guilty as charged.
Shouldn't they be fired?
Yeah, they should be guilty as charged and be thrown in jail. That's exactly what I say. That's what I say here.
I mean, if you go to work and you're the boss and people are stealing money or
you're fired,
targeting certain people on the job, and all this type of thing, and you're just going to look the other way?
No.
And you see it on the news, and you're like, oh, I didn't know that was going on in my company.
Right, like Solyndra.
How about that?
Yeah, how about that? Yeah, like this, like Acorn, or say Solyndra, or even what happened to Enron too as well. Enron, big huge scandal. Enron.
So are they going to just let everybody walk away and just say, I don't know, I don't remember, I just saw it on the news?
Right.
Is that what they're going to do? They're going to spend millions of dollars for investigations that involve serious allegations?
Well, it's like Chrysler, GM too. Remember Chrysler and GM, same thing. Yeah, go ahead, Rose.
Oh, and then they're just going to say, well, there isn't anything we can do about it because they won't turn over the records, they won't turn over the emails, they didn't know anything about it, so they won't answer the questions, they took the fifth, so, there isn't anything we can do about it. Is that what they're going to do, or are they going to they're going to start hiring special prosecutors for each of these scandals and start grand jury investigations, which is what they should do?